Hello everyone and welcome to a Smash Look at Software Inc. Fraz here as always, and this is brought to you by Core Dumping, developed and published. So what is Software Inc? Well, it is pretty much run your very own games and software company, but it's not as easy as previous games. This is very sort of hardcore, nitty gritty. There's tons of depth to the gameplay, absolutely tons. I haven't really had a profiting company yet. I've restarted about 50 times. But right now, it's interesting because it creates an almost like small model of the way your sort of thing's going on just now. Now I'll show you this a bit later. It's a wee bit built up. I'll probably just start new and show you how you get the initial things get going and everything, because you can develop games, you develop your own operating systems, you can have your own server farms and everything. I've not gotten anywhere near server farms yet because it's insane, but there's so much to do. I'll quickly just nip into the options. You probably notice there is no music right now. The game is currently in early access. I would just like to point that out. It's currently in early access. There's some stuff to be added. There's just even a recent update just went up about lighting as well, I believe, on Steam. So yeah, basically I'm here to show you just the initial thing you get started with. I'm going to turn the tutorial off straight from the start because I've been keeping it on just to kind of get used to everything and all that. The game has a very wicked style, wicked art style that I'll show you soon. But gameplay, you've got auto skip day. I'm tempted to turn that on, but I end up just doing stuff usually. You get AM and PM. You get tutorials. We're just going to take this off just now. Autosave, it's always nice. You can run in the background. Some people do this to allow it, because the game does do a lot of just number crunching, so to speak, in the background. So if you're developing stuff and you just want to kind of go away, if it's going to take a little while, then you can just do it that way. Initially, probably don't want to do that. Graphics wise, there's quite a lot of options, an incredible lot of options going on here, which is always nice to see. Audio, obviously, you saw there, was just broken down quite nicely, and then you get keys which are rebindable. Anyway, yes, we're going to start a new company, and we're going to call it Smash Corp, because we already have Smash Corp, but we're going to make the new Smash Corp. And this is our fellow here walking along. Hello. You only have two hairstyles right now. I'm just going to quickly change this to a darker brown. Because I'm brown. I have brown hair. You only have these two hairstyles currently. You will have more, but this is your wee guy here. Some people are probably going to go, oh my god, the graphics. Don't think about that just now, because the idea of the game is very much sort of, if you've ever played Game Dev Tycoon and everything, it's very sort of like that. There's just a lot more in the ways of sort of finance, marketing, and building your, like, there was always sort of building your reputation, but there's always a lot more to this compared to any other game I've played. Skin, we'll just go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Lower body, we want some trousers. We want a nice shirt. We could make the shirt red. Actually, no, I want to put it the other way around, so we'll make that black, and then we'll make the jacket, it's red. So yeah, you get to customize your own wee character, which is always quite dandy. You can then select, generous, optimistic. So I'm gonna be generous and optimistic. Down here you get your skills. Now skills will basically determine your initial character, because your character, the only thing he does is really get coffee. He doesn't go to the toilet, he doesn't eat or anything. It's sort of like your always on machine type thing going on. Now, I don't want him to be marketing. I was watching a few videos of this as like marketing. I don't really care about marketing he doesn't need to market. As for programming, I'm very an artsy person sort of thing, so I'm going to kind of keep the programming and artsy person up, and then we're going to put this up. The design, yeah, we'll keep it, most of that kind of fairly similar, and leave this all as is just now. And then you get your free to play. There is a competition currently going. Don't know if it'll still be on when this video is up, but you never know. You also have starting money. We can actually increase that if we want, but I'm just going to keep it at 10k. And the starting year 1980. You also have selection of environments, because you want to start a game studio in Tundra. Because yes, why not? You also have difficulty. I'm going to move this down to easy, just because like I said, there's loads of videos out of this at the moment, and I was watching some stuff and it was like, right, okay, medium is ridiculously hard. It's one of those games where like medium is technically super hard and hard is like hellish hard. That's probably the way I could put it. But let's begin the game. We quickly load in, and there we go. We have our little, I was about to say settlement, but I love the sort of quirky little art style going on. It's very bold, very sharp. Nice wee car driving past there. But first things first, we need to head into the build mode. So we got this little bit of grid here. Now, across the way of the game, you can build elevators. You've got your walls, you get your windows, and your doors. Now, you've only got a small selection at the moment. This will grow. You've got a lot more furnishing stuff. Like, you can break this down to reception temperature. You're going to need needs like all of these, or well, not all these. You don't need free coffee machines, but you'll need a fridge, coffee machine, and a toilet if you're having other people. Like I said, you don't need that initially for your sort of guy you've got to start with. You also can build road and car parks and everything for when you start to grow more, basically. But first, I'm going to start with a lovely little. Give me this. No, take the door off. I'm going to start with this. Now, this has evolved quite a lot over recent times. Like, the actual initial graphics here are different from what you might find in some other channels and other videos and everything, and even on Steam. But we're going to create a nice wee small area here. Do I want to put this here? Do I want to put it there? Yeah, we'll put that there. So you get a nice wee marker that, you know, there's not enough light and there's no way to get into the room. So I'm going to put a nice big double door. No, I'm not going to put a big double door because it would be odd. Just going to put a nice wee door, you know, a nice wee office door. There we go. Of course, we just want to put an elevator. No, we don't want to put an elevator. You can actually hit Q and E. This is a server room, which will allow you to build, and you can build really, really, really tall. So it's almost, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Like, you do have sim-like type things. The way kind of building in a way, it's more simpler than Sims because of what it is, but it's really quite nice. Could we put big windows down the side, or do we want to put these windows? We put two of these. You can hold shift and it actually just adds up. We'll do that. We'll leave that because we want to extend in this way. We could even be, you know, just do something like that. I quite like that. I like that. Now, you can actually hit right click and it'll bring up a nice wee drawn out window here. You can select employees in the room patterns, and room colors. So I'm just going to quickly do this, and it just nicely does this. Interior, I want to just select that, and then I'll do this. This always seems to be my go-to thing. I'm also going to select the room colors. Now, this doesn't cost you to actually do any of this. Interior, I'm going to make a nice blue, and the floor, I'm going to make a nice red, because why the hell not? Now, you can actually select this and set a default style. So when you create other things, it will actually do stuff. We can't do anything with that. We can't do anything with that right now. But right, let us begin with adding some stuff. We need some furniture, which is always nice. An office table. Do we want to put it that way? Or do we want to put it that way? We're going to put it this way. Just going to make sure it's in the right way. Nope. Now, you can actually like right click and easily move whatever you wish. I'm just going to, I just like to think things are going the right way. Nice wee table for anything we do. I'm just going to get a nice wee comfy chair. Now, you can actually as well, if I just click this, I just want that. So you can also change the color if you want. I'm just going to make it a nice white table, because why the hell not? And furniture color, and there we go. You can also make, oh dear, didn't want to do that. You can also make defaults as well, but you can also click and duplicate, and it just drags out a nice wee one, if you wish. So you can actually, like, if I selected all these, you can click duplicate, where is it? I've lost it now. And then you can create a collection of that to actually drag out. Now, obviously, we need a really old computer, because why the hell not? And take the furniture color, I'm going to make it red, because we all know that I like red, and make it white on the keyboard. Everything sort of, like, a lot of furniture does have secondary and sort of tertiary. I really can't say that word right. I'm going to make this red, make it a nice big red. Might make the seat, this applies to the back, so actually just keep that red. And then this bit can be white. There we go. So keep everything in between. Now, you can assign workstations, like when your character is sitting at them. It's kind of the best thing to do, because otherwise you use different ones, and I just want people to use the same one. Dang it. Use the same one. Anyway, we have this done. We don't currently need anything else in initially just for your character, so I can just do this, and we quickly need to speed this up to allow our character to come in for his first day. Voila! Hello! There we go. You're just going to sit back and relax because there is no money, nothing to do right now. Now down here you've got development, HR, finance, marketing. Marketing I probably won't go into in this game, this video, but it does include, like, you know, basically publishing, you finding out what's working. You can bring this up. I once released the game and it said it was the worst game ever. I may have only spent a little bit of time developing it, so that seems to be a common thing. You've also got your loans, your stocks, and your insurance policies. Insurance policies works as if you deposit money, it kind of like gives employees, you know, they'll have life insurance if they die, they have health insurance as well if anything goes wrong, and also allows you to attract better employees because it's like, oh, that looks pretty good. Then you've also got your managing teams and everything, because you have multiple teams at times, and you can also manage staff, which you can hire maintenance or cleaning, or you can just call them to do the odd job. And you can also manage employees. You can click this, which I've still called myself Anonymous. Crud. I forgot to change my name to Fraz. Oh well. Anyway, you can educate, which will send them away for training, improving either in one of these. You can also change your teams, change your roles. Right now I'm just setting him to any role. You can also pull this up, and you can see here just a selection of goodies, thoughts going on, anything that's work effectors, you know, take any job and what they're mainly doing kind of within things, but they're kind of set to any job. Now here you actually have develop software, your releases, contract work, and your servers. Now the main thing you're going to be doing from the start, well, the only thing you'll be doing from the start probably is contract work. Developing software will take a lot. Usually you have license fees to pay, like any game studio sort of thing, or any software development, you have licenses to pay, stuff like this to do. So first of all, we're just going to do a contract. I'm going to put this down, and required, do you want to, what one? I'm going to go for this one. There we go. You get a sort of minimal fee up front, and then you have a little bit here. So we're just going to press play, and away you go. Tap, 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 tap. And done. Da, 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 da. And done. And there we go. Release. So you saw there, the way that works is it basically takes you through the stages of any sort of development, where you're getting the development, the sort of designing ideas and everything, then you take it into the beta, then you take, well, the alpha to the beta, then there might be a delay, maybe, hopefully not, and then you release. And there we go, we got an extra couple of grand's worth, and you can pull up here your monthly profits. You already see we've got a net profit of 5k, which is always nice. You also, you know, break this down if you so desire. So we have one more, we do have this one. Or we could get this, is that requiring a team size of 2? So let's just accept this one, see if we can actually do it. We're 1320. Now each day you can actually see, like in the beginning of the menu, you can set the months to be longer days. Now I've found that it doesn't really matter, because in one day on 1 month and over 3 days in 1 month, you're still doing it. It still does the same amount of work. I think it's just if you want to kind of draw out the process and keep things going and maybe keep track a bit quicker and easier. But we're just going to speed this up. Tap, 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 tap. He's probably going to go home before he finishes this one. Oh, no. Develop. And he's away. And he's way home. And then you can just speed up time. Now, they always come in and leave dirty marks. It's a pain in the butt. We're just going to skip on. We have a nice positive bank balance there. So we skip to next day. And in he comes. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. Get this developed. Come on, and just slow us down, and bump. Now they will actually continue to work on it half the time if they don't know, or they'll just sit around and do nothing. Why is that? Oh, wait, no bugs. Okay, release. There we go, we've got a nice 16k now. So, what we might want to do is look at some contracts just now. These are all saying require team 2, team of 2. That's get 1 and you get 3 months. That might be a good thing to do. Do I want to do that? Because we do have 16k in the bank, so it's one of those things you're just like, okay, I don't know what to do. But you've got loads of different contracts. You've got like game assets, embedded systems and everything. You kind of just want to take ones that, you know, are kind of easy enough to do. Do I want to take that one? Yeah, we'll take that one. We'll take that one and see how the first day goes. He's rattling through that pretty darn well. We do have 3 months to do this one. After we get this one, we'll be able to extend the team. And extend the walls and everything as well and create a bigger area. Right, so we'll come back the next day and pop down. So you can see it's pretty darn quick. Pretty darn quick. When you're managing your teams as well, you can also select when they go on holiday. I don't actually. Can you sleep when you go on holiday? I think you have to actually. You just do it. Although your guy just doesn't seem to go on holiday. Oh, just kind of didn't watch that there. Overdone that there. And then he'll be back the next day. Oh, next day, or next month. He spends a month tapping on the computer. But you can already see, you know, our money, where everything's going. We have some insurance going out, and promote. And release. There we go. We have a nice 32k. So I'm just going to pause this. Now what you can do is head into the build menu. Head into here. Take that off. Now you can extend these, and you can also merge them. So we want to have right. Right. Going to make that toilet. There we go, and you already see the basic style has been done. Now I just want to quickly show you guys how this actually works. So you do this, you can actually just merge the room into one, and it's really fantastic how it does it. I do believe I should be able to... can you unmerge them? I don't know if you can unmerge them now. Darn it. Whoops! That's probably not the best thing I wanted to do then. Right, okay. No, because destroy that room's going to take it all away, which is not the thing I want to do. Ah, well, right, okay, we'll leave it like that just now, and then we'll continue up this way. Right. Want to bring it about here. And it's going to select this. I should have just did this first, and then merged the room. Instead of what I did there, because I wanted to keep that separate. Can I build rooms? I know I can't build rooms around rooms. Alright. Now we're just going to get some windows. Can we just continue with this whole theme I've got going on here? Nice. Nice. Very nice. Right, so he's there. And basically we're going to just... can I just copy this? No, I don't want to copy him. Yes, I know you love working here. I need everything that you have. Duplicate. That didn't really work, did it? Give me this, 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 this. Then duplicate. Doesn't want to duplicate for me now. Duplicate. That at least works. So we'll just do that, and then we can just duplicate this guy over. And there we go. So that's just got another desk set up, and I wanted to make this into a nice wee area. Now what I could actually do is keep that there, and then we'll not put a sliding door. That there. And then we're just going to head into furnish and go into needs, because we're just going to stick a fridge. And then we're going to stick a nice wee table next to it. Let's keep it that colour. Which we're then going to put a nice coffee machine on. Actually, let's just put this one. Now you can actually change some of these guys, which is really nice. You can make black or white or whatever colour you so desire. So we've got a coffee machine, a fridge, and do need a toilet in there. Now what we want to do is maybe just put a light. Let's put a light here. There we go. Because that's I don't want to put any windows inside there because it'd be a bit odd. Now you can actually put some decoration around. You've got a clock, which might be advisable, but you're probably going to need where is it? It's a radiator. They seem to like radiators, so we're just going to shove a nice wee radiator at the front door, and we're also going to put a fan right there for ventilation. Now, of course, as things get bigger, you have the AC unit and everything can connect through the wall. You get central heating and everything like that. But I think that's all we needed. Is that everything I needed? Probably something I'm missing. A hollow computer would be wonderful. I would love to have that, but that's never going to happen. So basically, we can also hire another person now, though. If I head into here, what I want to do, though, is select this and assign the furniture so that everything... unassign furniture. Assign. Oh, yeah, because I'm looking for Fraz and it just doesn't happen. Right, so assign everything here. Now, sometimes it does get a bit finicky with this. I like to just assign everything here. Like, usually the computer works first time, but usually the chair and that takes a bit of getting used to. We can actually just quickly nip in here and put nice wee plant pots down. You can also put a nice wee light as well if you wish. It's really cool, just like things you know you'd find on a desk. But what we want to do is just quickly go in here and hire. Now the way this works is you can also drag menus around if you wish. I want to set the salary at about 3,000. I want a designer who specializes. Yeah, we'll leave it in 2D. And you can click this. Now these will basically like, you know, pre-interview people. If you don't click this, you'll have to like interview them as you go along. But I kind of want to just do a pre-interview. I'm just going to bump up 800 the cost and begin looking. Now here's lots of people. Now what you want to try and do is have compatibility. Like if you're looking for a particular team, like you'll have several teams, you want to be able to then have it compatible with the team. You don't want them hating each other basically. Oh, that's good. But it's a snob. Goofy and generous. That seems pretty darn good. You also have very high skill level. What's your skills interview? Oh, very good, very good. Specialization. Yes, actually, I'm going to hire you. Yep. You have limited funds to sustain your company. If you hire it, are you sure you don't want to wait? Go for it. I'm sure we'll be fine. Basically, what we want to do is then take some more contract work. Months. We're going to take that contract, and then we're going to start working on it now. Go! And he's off ski. The next day, the people come in. You're not getting a... Yeah, you can have a raise of free, I suppose. Now, usually, employees tend to ask for raises quite often. You have to be very, very careful because it can bleed the companies to bits. This is almost done. Just going to slow this down a bit. Speed up a little bit more. And develop. Go! Charge! This was meant to be a 1 month or one person do thing, which apparently is not. You can actually promote it earlier, which will then delay it, but then you just kind of get there a little bit earlier. There we had a month. We had wages go away, and oh, you decided to not come to work. Now you do actually have that at times. Now if I quickly just go in here, just click this away just now, and go to manage employees, you can actually then click this and see what's going on. You see his thoughts here, work effectors, job satisfaction, team compatibility, environment, computer, etc. Sometimes it'll tell you why the hell they're not there. But let us keep going then. Are we going to be able to finish this? Yes, we will. Promote. And finish that and release. There we go. Nice 13k in the bank. Nicely done. Now what I might do, that is requiring a team size of 1. So if we just quickly quit, like you'll be able to kind of chug through that quite a little bit, and then the next player will come in and we'll have months left to actually do it. You get some interesting like names. Cow Sausage Limited. I mean, if we go in here, it's like the Chicken Fang, Cow Limited, Cow Carrot Corp, the Pit Corp. Just happens to be a thing. I do believe... No, you can't. Some objects, like the fridge, you can't change. I wish you could change that. But, I mean, it's not like a necessity. The main idea is, like, you're developing software. And we have like this going on. I should really just speed that up. And it'll come along on the bus stop. And click, click, click. Let's get this done, guys. We're almost there. And develop. Done. Be able to get a lot more money. And we'll be able to probably increase our team size, I believe. Promote. And fix some bugs and release. Nice. Right, so we have a nice 46k in the bank. You know this is probably the best I've done. So I'm just going to select all this and duplicate. That didn't work. Duplicate. Nope. Now this can be a bit tricky and a bit finical, as I said before. So just bear in mind. You know what? Just... I need the table first, actually. Oh, now it takes all that. And there we go. We might sell that, though. You just hit delete and you can easily get rid of things. And just put a nice wee plant pot in. There we go. And we'll just go head back and we'll go to manage. No, not manage. Hire an employee. We want to be around there. Do I want another designer? We'll go for a programmer this time. We want personality to match. And go. Right. Okay, so compatibility bad, normal, great, optimistic. There's quite a few in here that are actually pretty darn good. Oh, nope. Okay, right. Let's head up the top. That's great. Was there another one that was... That's great. You also have to pay attention because their age as well can determine like they're going to eventually retire from the company. Obviously, no time soon. But they will eventually retire from the company and then they have pensions. And what's your skills? You're pretty darn good. Higher. That will do me. That will do me nicely. We're just going to quickly take another contract system. And team size of 2. Team size of 2. If we take this one, that'll give us a nice 15k in the bank, and then we'll just develop that. Let's go. I'm Oski. I left the building. Yeah, fine. You have, like, yeah, again, it's like, be very, very, very careful of that. It's 3 people now, and we should shred through this. It's going pretty darn well. We should be able to put this into development stage in the next one, and then that'll be us and develop. There we go. Alpha will go. Now, I have been looking up some things and seeing that like the artistry side of things is probably better. Like they basically improve a product, make a product look better. So it's kind of better for your own things to do. They'll basically make a better product and make it have a better, more, I don't know, polish might be the word I was looking for there. And there we go, promote that and release. There we go, a nice another 52k. We're actually rolling in the money now, very, very nicely. I might want to hire a clean, no, I'm just going to call cleaning. They'll pop up. Let's see what other contracts we got going on. That is a 3 months at one size. So we've got, let's click this. That's a game asset. Team size is, because we do have a team size, like a pretty substantial size now. So what I might do is go for a bigger contract over some months. Because obviously, like 5 months is going to be 5 days, essentially. So we'll just click this and we'll start to get going. We're rattling through that already. Up here, you might be wondering reputation. Reputation is completely and utterly down to like how much you get given. Like you know how many people might know your products. You might not need to market them as heavily. Although in saying that doesn't really happen. The bigger the studio, the more they market, and so on and so forth. And of course, you've got the actual time of the month. Oh dear, the actual month you're on, which is 9880, and you can also upgrade these eventually when you get the new computers, which I believe we don't actually get access to for quite some time. Yeah, unlocks in 1990, so we're like 10 years away, which is quite a long way. Could we have people come in? Right, so why did you not come to work, dang it? Right, develop. And we're in the alpha stage, which is very nice, because we'll get, I think this contract was giving us a lot of money, if I mind right. You can also cancel and you can assign additional teams to stuff as well. And they're away. Also, it's nice to be snow effect. Everything just goes on to be autumn leaves going on. Just subtle details. But obviously you're paying most attention to this. And now if we just come back, I mean, we're already in the alpha stage for this and we've got 2 months left, so we'll be able to develop this a lot quicker. Now we've got 3 people here as well, charging up, and doink, and release. There we go, another 61k, so we can grow our team even more if we want, or you might want to kind of set it aside for developing your own stuff. Now, developing your software is this big menu. You can choose the product name, the operating system, is it original IP, is it a sequel, you can choose if you want to have a server help, you can choose it to be open source. Open source basically means you gain popularity and put strain on your competitors, but it also means that you don't get any money from it. You also can, select which team you want, which I'll just kind of click through some of these, get this out of the way. Operating system, I'm going to go for a game. Actually, no. Do I want to a visual tool for creating? See, because you can go down certain other routes as well if you want to become like an operating system based. Like, you know, Windows. Like, Microsoft develops Windows, and they also develop like Word and Excel and stuff like that. Just, you know, but I don't know. Do I want to go from the largest part of software and software? I go for an. Let's go for a game engine. See if we can actually. We've got 61k in the bank just now. This is where everything falls apart. Don't want to make it. Keep this product in house. Yeah, we'll make it QA. Obviously, this will tell you the detail. ETA is less than a year. Artists needed 0%. Expected interest. Innovation. Stability is very high. Usability low. None. We can add which operating systems. Right, so coverage. I might go for this one. Popular. Although bot is quite popular. We'll go for that one just now. And you can add multiple operating systems if you so desire. License cost 7,000. OS coverage 14%. Low, none innovation. Maybe better just to go for a game. You can also choose the engine, which, if I mind right, there is a. Oh, dang it, doesn't have it. There is one that actually said it's like the Valve engines were in there, and it was so cool. And we want to put AI, and we want to put that. So stability is high. Recommended team size is 4. We have a recommend. Well, if we take off 8 QA and just stick to being okay. Scope, render sculpt free. Or yeah, we'll go for render sculpt free, along with the visual tool of being ink styles, and the audio tool of Audio Pro 2. Alright, this could completely backfire. It may not backfire. We're going to call it Smashers and see how far we actually get. No, we don't do that. Operating system, door shade. Right. Let's see if we could like remove that door shade. Develop. Please select one or more operating systems because I can only develop. There's only one operating system right now. God dang it. Right, let's do this and see what happens. And go. Oh, this could be really, really terrible or really, really cool. But basically, we'll develop this to the point whatever you want to do is the way it's going to like get better quality, whatever. You can market it. We don't have any marketing right now. Probably the worst thing to develop something without any marketing. But we'll soon see. I mean, we have the money, and then we can also switch back to some contracts. But you already see like how you can do this, and it's really kind of cool. Like Q&E, like you can just build up. I wish you could put a roof instead of like this thing, but it's really, really cool what you can do with Software Inc. And I love it. Oh, expected quality is mid-core. Yes. You also get reviews, which will actually allow you to, inspect your competitors. You can see how they're doing. You can also take stocks out, so I can actually purchase that stock if I wanted to. Let's develop. So you can purchase a stock, which will obviously make your company more secure because you can buy out other companies or do deals with other companies. But really, you don't want to be bought out yourself. So obviously, if you buy all the stock, you're okay. And then if things start to go a bit haywire, you can sell some stock to try and help things move along a little bit. Because right now, distribution channels, that's what I wanted. Deals is where you can actually just, offers, or you can offer them and stuff like that. So that's quality still horrible. Bad. Can we get to good at least, or mid-core? Come on, you know you want to, guys. We're doing our first game. It's a small game. We're at mid-core right now, so we should be able to push this through to the beta stage next. Come on. Almost there. Good quality. Stop going to the fridge. Leave your sandwiches alone. Right, there we go. And promote. Nice. There's a lot of bugs. I once developed a game last night or something that had like 250 bugs or something. Let's see how this does. Do you want to start marketing? Marketing is crucial. Okay, we'll do interweb start campaigning. We don't have anyone to assign to it. That's the only thing. But we'll leave marketing, see how it's doing. Talking to the press. Nobody's talking to the press. Let's see how we do. Oh, talking to the press network. We've made a bit of money that way. Just market it for another month, I believe, and then we have reviews. Smashers is a masterpiece. They say good things come in small packages. Smashers is taking gaming to new heights. Monster Tricks and Heaven 5 is a masterpiece. Go away. I don't care about this. I love it. You can also choose like different sections if you want to, and so on and so forth. But we've done well. We've done really, really well with our game there. And there we go. I'm just going to end the marketing for that, because as soon as we come back in, I'm going to select. Now, the best thing is to not select a contract when your day is ending, because if you skip to the next day, you've lost a month without doing anything. We've lost lots of money, lots and lots of money, so we want to be able to, let's see what we can get. Team size of 2, team size of 1, let's see. We want to try and roll in some money quickly, so if we do this one. There we go. Alright guys, get your butt in. Why is it only me? Typical. Typical. Anyway guys, you've seen how everything works. You've seen how Software Inc. is. And obviously I only have a little bit of company here, but it's going pretty well. I'm quite chuffed with it. But thank you so much for watching a smash look of it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you all next time.